Watching the traffic roll by. Dead gummit. Tree, howdy, Ralph, howdy, '03, Razor Bear. That gum a bunch of you pouring in beside me. Ho ho ho! That was inside my rocker. That ain't good. Afternoon to everyone. Icy Prophets, don't recall seeing you, poor. Razor Bear, I think I've seen you, but it's been a while. '03, Ralph, Dimitri, y'all are old hands. Cody, name sounds familiar. One-eyed trucker. Y'all leave him alone. He's blind in one eye and can't see out of the other. Better get the hell out of his way is what you better do. Dude, did you see that post I put up on my Facebook wall? On the Simple Living Facebook wall. Day cab, hauling some stuff. And he tried to go over a damn shoulder and ruptured his tanks and still kept rolling back and forth. Got off. Oh, it was plumb stupid. KW, morning. Yeah, me and Grandma watched that debate last night. We watched all of it. Boy, I tell you what, we was not impressed with any of the three parties. I know Trump was under attack by Wallace and Biden. I just wish he would have backed off a little bit and let Biden hang himself. There was a couple of times there that Biden would have hung himself. It's on my Facebook wall. If you ain't on my Facebook wall, you need to go do whatever the hell it is you do to be on my Facebook wall. I think that's a follow thing, I ain't sure. JJ, what up with you? Oh, I'm doing hunky-dory all. I'm in my rocking chair, man. Man, how much better can that get? Got a 3.5-pound pork loin in there I'm fixing to throw in the oven here in about a half hour or so. So y'all got me for about a half hour. Unless I take you in there with me. Done a little bit of yard work out here in the last day or two. And we did some Sunday after Sunday morning service. Got some stuff planted and whatnot. I did a little video of it. What about politics, Jay Ryder? You sure you want to get me on politics? That shit last night was very unprofessional of all three of them. And I used to have a little bit of respect for Chris Wallace. Pretty much burnt that up last night. And why do you think Biden will win after all? I'm pretty sure that most people already have their minds made up. I don't think these debates are going to do any good. What up, Santa Trout? Yeah. Well, see, and that's the thing. Now, Trump, he's well prepared. Uh, I don't think he can start a thought and totally finish it. And I'm a Trump supporter now, don't get me wrong. But I've been in his shoes where he gets so much stuff going in his head. It's happened to me making videos where there's two or three things right there I'm wanting to talk about, and it don't always come out right. It always comes out right. But I think they made Don mad last night, and he got a little frustrated. I did crack up on some of his comments, like where he told Chris, he says, "Am I debating you now?" I think one of the things that's going to stick around a while is him telling Biden, "I've done more in 47 months than you've done in 47 years." And the hell of it is, it's true. I mean, that's the whole thing. If you've been into politics as long as Biden has been, ladies and gentlemen, you should have a track record that just screams success or attempted success. And he's not flaunting anything that he's really done. I mean, he really ain't. Now, Harris, okay, she's still new to politics. We understand that she ain't got much under her belt, but 40 plus years in there, what have you done in 40 plus years other than be the vice president for 8 of them and sell out the country and get your son a good job? Wish my daddy had got that job before he died. Oh. And I tell you what, Trump had him on the ropes last night when he started talking about Hunter. And Biden got all mad and started talking about his other son. That's when Trump should have shut up a minute and let him go on while he was mad, and he would have hung himself on some stuff. But Trump gets so frustrated, I think, that he can't shut up. He's got to get that other jab in there. And the commission's already talking about the next one to be different. Oh, yeah? How's it going to be different? The only thing they can do is put a partition between them so they don't attack each other and have controls where they can turn off each of their mics. A big plus would be get a moderator that is impartial. Chris was not impartial last night. In my opinion, he did help Biden. Y'all give me some thumbs up on there. You know I'm going to get the thumbs down in a little bit. I'll go ahead and try to come some. It's Trump against every other politician, seems like. Not fair. That's true. Well, JJ, that's the great thing about our nation. We all have our opinions, and you're right to have the wrong one. You have that right. I'm poking at you, man. Who knows? Well, now, he did show some compassion. And see, one thing Biden did do right uh, is there was 2 or 3 times that he talked directly to the camera and he talked to the people. He did that 2 or 3 times throughout the show. And yes, it was a show to me. It wasn't a whole hell of a lot more than a wrestling match without contact. But Biden did talk straight to the camera, and Trump never did. But Trump was busy. He had 2 people. They were tag teaming him. But I thought he would have been better prepared for that. As much flack as he's taken in the last 4 years, because he started taking them before he got presidency, I thought he would have been better prepared for what he was walking into last night. I thought he would have been more mentally prepared, knowing that that was what he was going to walk into. That's what I was hoping for. Saying that I'm all mad at him and I'm not voting for him or none of that, because that ain't the case. I'm just saying I thought he was more prepared to handle it better than he did. That's a fact, guys. Trump has a lot of supporters that don't say anything because they don't want to get attacked. We had a presidential debate last night, Timothy. How's it going over there in your land? It was between President Trump and wannabe President Biden. Have you watched anything he's had to say today? He's got like 7 stops he's making on a train. He's doing a little train ride, making like 7 stops. And me and Grandma watched part of what he had to say at one. We couldn't stomach much more. Oh yeah, I'm still trucking channel. I'm still Papa Joe. I'm whatever we're going to talk about today. You went through. Grandma found it today, so. What's up, Miss Clementine? Uh huh. I don't want it. I don't want to see the Democrats win. I'll go ahead and throw that out there. I think y'all know that. The thought of the Democrats winning scares me on where our country would go. I mean, there's stuff that Biden has said that he didn't admit to saying last night, such as if he gets it, he will shut down the whole country. He will pass a law, a mandatory mask law. Really? Uh, I know damn good and well they're going to come for my guns and my freedom of speech and everything else. No, I don't want to see the Democrats right now are nuts. And Joe Biden said last night, he says, I am the Democrat Party. That scares me. I've read where he has talked about the Green Deal. I did a post on my Facebook about it, where it's written in his, whatever you call it, his pledge or his plan, whatever. And it's circled down there where he's talking about the Green Deal. Last night, he was trying to deny the Green Deal, but he's already said that he's all for it. And his running mate, Harris, she's all for it. And the Green Deal will hurt us. And he already said that he would rush right back into that Paris nonsense, that global warming stuff. That's pretty well it, Cody. He says, simple truth, Trump and the patriotic America way of life, or Biden and become a socialist country and have our forefathers' given rights taken away. That's a fact. I'm with you there, Miss Clementine. See, and that's something that just drives me nuts. Me and Grandma talk about it. And I'm like, how come so many of these people aren't in jail? They show us what's supposed to be the proof of their wrongdoing, and I don't give a damn what party they're affiliated with. Why ain't they in jail? How come the politicians can do stupid stuff? Well, Al Sharpton, he owes millions in taxes, and he was still getting to go visit the White House. Well, hey, IRS, I can tell you where he's at. He's having lunch with Obama. But he never got arrested. He didn't, But like you and I, me and Grandma only owed a few $1,000s, and they was threatening us with everything in the kitchen sink. Luckily, we've gotten it all taken care of, but it was plumb ridiculous. So once again, it's you and I as the average person out here. We have to toe the line, obey the laws, or they come after us big time. This whole nonsense about them worrying about Trump paying $750, which he said was bullshit last night. Oh, I'm sorry, he said that was fake news. You know what? There's a reason rich people got rich. They know the ways to manipulate stuff. And if they can hire some fancy tax attorney to manipulate the tax system, that's part of the American way. If you and I can do it, we do it. Tell the truth. So do they, And like he said last night, and he said several times, the laws that they manipulated to get his taxes down, Biden put into practice. And they're trying to act like, oh, you're a bad guy for using it, make them a law. I don't blame him for doing it. I don't think most Americans do. Well, Well, what is it? In a week, we have the vice president debate. I'm going to do my best to watch that one as well. So it'll be interesting. Oh, that's a fact, Miss Clementine. People don't realize how important their local elections are. Well, it makes a lot more than cattle farming illegal. Yep. Huh. Oh, I hear you, Tramp. Grandma was on the phone today about hers. Well, you can't get the people together long enough to agree what time of day it is, much less to do anything like a recall. Well, see, JJ, that ain't true. Trump is not against immigrants. He ain't against them all. His not his father. Uh, he just wants you to come in legally. Guess what most Americans want? We want you to come in legally. If you can come in legally, rock and roll. Welcome to America. But if you're sneaking across the border, if you're illegal, I have a problem with it. And that don't mean I'm against immigrants. It means I'm against illegals. And that's where the president stands. If you come in illegal, yes, he has a problem. If you come in legally, he's fine with it. What's the story really in the travel ban? Well, what about the travel ban? Uh, he put up one of the travel bans was for all the people wanting to come over and blow us up. We didn't know who was our friend or an ally. They was letting every damn body just come on in. And he had to put a stop to it till we could get a way set up to figure out who's who. And then the other travel ban was with China, and then it kept expanding, and that was because of this pandemic, and he was trying to do stuff to stop the pandemic before the impeachment hearings was even over. Here they're trying to impeach him, and he's still trying to protect us. I don't care what the Democrats say. And them hollering that he was slow on his reactions and blah, blah, blah. No, he was taking appropriate actions, and he was not out hollering the sky is falling and trying to put America into a panic. But America went into a panic with him trying to keep folks calm. Do you remember you couldn't even get toilet paper? The coronavirus is a breathing thing, but everybody stocked up on toilet paper? You know, remember the run on all the stores? That wasn't because he was trying to panic people, but the media damn sure did. The media panicked them. He was trying to keep people calm. And I think that's what he should have been doing. Oh, I hear you, Miss Clementine. Let me know when you're running. If I can be of any help, I will. Oh, yeah. That TP nonsense, that whole run on the stores was nonsense. But they seem to forget that part. It was bad enough as it was. If you'd had a president up there trying to scare everybody, guess how bad it would have really been. And that's what I was saying. Trump's done a lot of good. I like the man. I do believe he's for our country. I just wish he could have handled his temper and whatever last night a little better during the debate. Oh, I hear you. The forced vaccinations. I'm glad my children are all adults. Well, that's true, JJ. But you did not know which ones was the good guys and which ones was the bad guys. Would you rather him just let everybody in because some like us and the bad ones come in and blow us up? I mean, it's the same thing at the southern border. Nobody believes that all the Mexicans coming in, sneaking in, are bad guys. We know that the majority of them are good guys. But guess what? You have the MS-13, the drug dealers, the gangbangers. You have them people that are in there with them. You know, so it's kind of like, let's put it like this, dude. I'm gonna give you a bowl of M&Ms. These are just for you, and I'll tell you now, only 1/10 of them have got cyanide in them. Go ahead, eat some M&Ms. Now, are you gonna eat out of that bowl of M&Ms? Only 1/10 of them are bad. Rest of them are all good. Can you look at them and tell which one's bad? Are you still gonna eat them M&Ms? Tell the truth. Yep, I agree. I agree there, Miss Clementine. Oh, you like that, do you? It kind of makes you sit back on your haunches and think about it, don't it? How many M&Ms are you gonna eat? Me, I'm lucky. Grandma says I can't have no sugar, so I ain't gonna have none of them. Thank you very much. Well, that could be JJ, but they have issues in their country. You know, I'm not a politician. I ain't gonna be able to holler stats at you and all that. But I can tell you that from that neck of the world, we have bad guys coming over. And yeah, it's going to hurt some people. It really will. And that really sucks. However, I would rather inconvenience them, ruin their life, however you want to say it, than have one bad guy sneak in over here and blow up a building or try to fly a plane into the Twin Towers. I remember that stuff. The Oklahoma City bomber, although he was one of ours, but still, the point is there are bad people, and the president has to try to protect us. That is his number one job, is to protect you and I. And sometimes it don't go down well, huh? I mean, really, do you want him to just let all of them fly in from over there and take the chance? We're back to that bowl of M&Ms. Do you really want him to let them all fly in over here and just let them start running amok in our country? Is that really safe? Is that smart? How many of these M&Ms you gonna eat? Oh, Miss Clementine, you're talking all over my head. What up, JJ? Yeah? What is your connection with Iran that you're so upset about it? And I'm sure there's other countries that people that are connected with them are spouting the same thing that you are. Bottom line is to protect our country and people. Oh me, oh my! Just about time me go fire the oven up and do a little cooking. Y'all want to go with, or you want me to end this rascal? Okay, well, I understand now. Now then, are you a natural citizen? Are you a U.S. citizen legally and all that stuff? You're here right by whatever means. Are you telling me that getting them people out of that country without us knowing who's the good guy and the bad guy, is that worth the risk of another 9/11? So where are your loyalties really lying? If you became a U.S. citizen, your loyalty should be lying with our country and your fellow citizens. Well, that's fine. You're hitting the road. Take it easy, brother. Well, I'm glad they got a very good record here in the States. That should help them a lot. In the meantime, we still have to protect our own. All right, I'm going to go through here. Grandma's napping. So y'all be quiet. All right, I made it in here and didn't even wake Grandma up. Oh, I set y'all way up here. You'll never see me. And she topped my head. How's that working out for you? There we go. All righty. Need to turn this oven on. And start. Their oven and stuff plays music to you. So does their washer out there. Well, if the count goes dropping, I know y'all got bored with me doing this prep work in here. And I won't blame you, but I'll end it. In the meantime, it's going to take me 5-10 minutes or so to put this together. Alright, I'm going to do it a little bit different than last time. That's the pork loin I'm cooking. And I think, what kind of seasonings do I want to put on it? Let's see. No. Well, there ain't much of that. There's more back there. Alright. I'll do that. Where is my regular pepper at? There it is. That's what I'm going to do. Nice and simple. I like simple. Oh. Let's see. Well, I've had people ask me that before, Jay Ryder. If I did, it would be like in the Philippines or something like that. So, oop, wrong door. Still trying to learn the son's kitchen. And they keep moving stuff to try to make it more convenient and arrange it up for us. I don't know about y'all, but I like to rinse a little bit of that blood water off of my meat out of the package. Let it drip dry a little bit. I think I'll put it in here like that. I could just cover you up with my hand towel. I'm gonna go real simple on this pork loin. And I've got some Italian seasoning I'm going to use. Oh, Timothy ordered like that, huh? Yeah, and I'm one of them nuts. Every time I touch my meats and stuff in here, I wash my hands, or at least rinse them off. I know about cross-contamination and whatnot. And that's not good. Actually, that partial bottle pretty much did it. It did, it did. I'm going to put just a touch of this on there. Like so. And I want a little bit of pepper. Like so. I pretty much did that. I'll put these up. They had that over there. They had this one in here. Oh, happy, happy. This one goes to the trash. Now, it's gonna get a little noisy while I wrap this, because I have decided I'm gonna wrap it in foil. Alright folks, I'm fixing to have to end this. I'll start it up again here in a few minutes. But I really need to take that phone call. I hope y'all come back and join me. Remember, God loves you, so do I. Bye.